Hi, welcome to McGinty Motorcars. My name is Pat McGinty. I'm the owner here. Want to walk through with you today is November 20th, Wednesday. We got a couple of cars going out this morning, so I want to show you some beauties that are going south and north. Right here we have our 31 Rat Rod Ford. We got up in Kutztown, brought this back about 2 weeks ago. It's ready to go. It's a fun car. And here comes one of our transporters right now. Let me show them the inside of that. This one right here is a 69 true GTO Judge that is going south to Kentucky. The gentleman buying this, he lost his wife a few years ago. He had one in high school. It was stolen, so he's reliving his youth, and we're making his dreams come true. We're shipping this to Kentucky today at 10 a.m. Transporter just pulled up out front. We're gonna follow him up to the city park and load this up safely. Really, really cool car. 400 in it. It's the original green factory color. Look at all the decals, everything's in great shape. And we got a 62 Beetle, really cool, like teal greenish color. Woman and her husband, Linda and Roy, came down from northern Pennsylvania. We're shipping this to them at 10 a.m. They came in yesterday, paid for the car, did all the paperwork. We did the antique tags for them from Pennsylvania. And this vehicle is completely restored. New paint, new interior. Tim fixed the carburetor on it, fixed the horn, fixed a few light issues with it. And now the car is turnkey. This one's probably one of my favorites that have come through here. I just love this color. I mean, engines have been completely rehauled. The wiring labels are marked on both sides for everything. So it's been converted to a 12 volt. Starts right up, lights are bright, horns loud on this one. And then I sold this yesterday, 2006 Lexus IS 250, 151 on it, clean Carfax. This one's going local to Reading. The gentleman's picking up this afternoon. So we just earned a local client here, and he's got a lot of family that needs cars, everyday cars, which we have out back, and I'll show you today. This is really cool, a 92 Volkswagen Corrado, clean Carfax, 146,000 miles on it. You just don't see these cars. Two of my friends, Mike and Mike, had these in high school. And then after high school, we had a lot of fun with these cars around Bucks County. This one's sentimental to me because it reminds me a lot of my youth. Had a lot of fun in these cars. And you just don't see them that often come up for sale. And it's not molested. It's all factory. The only thing that they did was change out the wheels on the car. But we got that one running. There's a lot of electrical issues that Tim fixed. We put brand new tires on it, new fuel lines, fuel pump, and it's running great now. We're just tweaking a few more things on it, and then it's ready for sale this week. And then 81 Corvette we just got in this week with only 54,000 miles on it. This is on consignment for a local client that was referred to us by a car dealer. We just had the seat reupholstered yesterday. I picked it up this morning. So now it's all fresh. It had some tears in the middle here. John, our upholstery guy, knocked this out in a Porsche Boxster seat. I'll show you here in a little bit. He got that done yesterday, and I picked both of them up this morning. And that one's got the red gut interior, obviously. It's a Coke bottle. Everything works. Factory air, power windows, brand new inspection on it. Everything works on this car. So it's gonna get a really Corvette. T-tops are in great shape. All the gaskets are really good. And then right here we have our fuel injected 41 Studebaker truck with only 3,000 miles on the rebuild. The powertrain's out of a 94 Camaro, so the motor is fuel injected. Transmission shifts real smooth. Every time you turn the key, it bumps on and starts right away. This one is really special. It's my wife's family car. It's been sitting for a while, and Tim did his thing and got it running. The electrical was like a squirrel's nest in there. He took it all apart and put a touchscreen radio in there and did a backup camera, a front camera. Really went the extra mile to make this car turnkey. And we're really happy with the way this one turned out. Take a look at the wood. It's tubbed out, wood interior. in the back here, and it's been restored, all that wood. And then we also put a jumping station in the back there, just in case. We put pop door locks on this vehicle, so you hit a remote, the door pops open. So just in case windows are up, you can't pop open the door, there's no manual handles. Tim put an external jump box cable, so you can hook up a jump box or cables to it, so you have power to the car. So he was forward thinking on this one. Really went the extra mile. We've had a lot of attention on this one. I don't think this truck's gonna last much longer. So we just got done shipping the GTO to Kentucky, and the 62 Beetle that you saw went north of Allentown. We just got those loaded on the truck. We got back, went out and looked at a really cool 62 Mercedes-Benz convertible, 1964, and it's a 230 SL. It's been sitting for about 20 years. So trying to put that deal together this afternoon, then we're gonna go pick it up on Friday with my flatbed. Tim was a big help. He got the doors unlocked at the barn. It was definitely a barn find. It was covered in dust. So we just got back from that, and hopefully that will come together this week. Here's a 98 BMW M3. We bought this from the second owner. He was a referral to us from a dealer friend of ours. 197,000 miles on it, clean Carfax. The guy was probably in his mid-70s that owned it. We had over $40,000 worth of receipts done at Bavarian BMW service in King of Prussia. We already have an appointment this Friday. Someone's coming in, and we've had a lot of phone calls and emails on this car, so I don't expect it to last past the weekend. It's a really time capsule car that's all original, non-molested. Suspension's original. The motor was rebuilt at 183,000 miles. We have the receipts for it. This car is absolutely a time capsule car that we're really excited to have here, and someone's going to really have fun with this car when they get it. We have our 2008 Jeep Wrangler with only 9,000 miles on it. One owner is here on consignment through a friend of mine that I grew up with, his wife. And this vehicle is turnkey. It's got over $10,000 worth of upgrades. The frame, you could eat off the frame. It's really clean. Here's our 51 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. This one's on consignment for a friend of Vince mine. I put a number on this last year with the car collection and was able to sell a Buick out of that collection. Now we got his Cadillac. This one is awesome. Brand new Coker tires on it. It's the original yellow paint. It's got brand new interior and some of the parts inside. I can show you. The headliner is just stunning on this car. It's got chrome pieces. It's got factory power windows and automatic transmission. And this car drives really nice. We've got a couple of calls from California on this car already, so this might be going out west. A 77 Beetle. This one's got 93,000 miles on it, lowered, bigger tires on it. Turnkey, we were just out on Saturday on a test drive with that vehicle. 78 Fiat Spider. This has only got 17,000 miles on it, one owner. The original owner gave us the plaque, gave us a coat. This is on consignment through a car friend of ours, and Fred that previously used to own this building. He was able to find this vehicle out towards York, PA. That's a real time capsule, only 17,000 miles on it. Our 79 Beetle triple white, I bought out of Doylestown, is going north. This is sold going up towards Allentown. Julie's always wanted one again. She's had one back in her youth, and now she's getting to retirement age, and she wants to enjoy a Beetle again, so she found the perfect triple white one, and it's paid for, and we're going to do the antique tags on Friday at 11 a.m. We have our 78 MGB with only 29,000 miles on it. This vehicle is turnkey, ready to go. Have the title for it. 87 Porsche 944. This has been a work in progress this year. Tim's working on the electricals on it to make sure that runs properly. And we had the seat reupholster, brand new tires, AJ down a vibrant finish, powder coated the wheels for us. Tyler put new brakes and rotors on it. So we're almost at the finish line on this vehicle. Our 65 Mustang that I bought from a previous neighbor of mine. I grew up in Warrington. This is a sentimental car for me. I was a little kid running around this car in the 80s when he was rebuilding this car. I've seen the progress, and he finished it in 1989. So Wayne did a great job on it. I wasn't sure if I was going to sell this one or keep it, because it brought back a lot of memories of growing up running around this car as he's working in his sunroom in Warrington around this car. This vehicle we have sold. It's paid for. The wire came in yesterday. Customer was here on Saturday. They prayed about it over the weekend and then called me on Sundays. They said if it was meant to be and it was available on Sunday, we're buying it. So they called me. I was out with the kids and they wired the money yesterday. The gentleman that's buying this, John, he is semi-retired. He's going to be retiring soon and is going to be using this as his retirement gift to himself and having some fun with his wife. So pretty cool. This is going up to Bradford County, PA, and we're going to ship this right after the 30th of this month when they get back from their vacation, and we'll ship this up to their house. So I'm really happy it's staying somewhat local in PA. They're going to enjoy it, and I offered to buy it back when they're done with it. It could be 10 years from now. I love to have this car back. Our 76 MGB is going down to Atlantic City. This was paid for yesterday. The wire came in. The client is the former mayor of Atlantic City, and he's been looking for the perfect MGB that's turnkey. Tim looked over this vehicle as we traded it in, and then he just did some fine tuning on it yesterday, make sure that's perfect for our client going down to Atlantic City. So part of the deal was that the former mayor, we were going to go out to an Italian dinner this summer coming up, and we're going to break some bread and actually meet each other in person. Everything's been done over the phone and email. So that one is leaving on Friday morning. Our 74 Mercedes-Benz, got 147,000 miles on it. Really in great shape. It's got a lot of gold accent. This one actually belongs down in Miami. This one deserves to be down south with the top down, Miami Vice style. This vehicle we got in, it's on consignment, and it's a turnkey vehicle. Everything's ready to go on it. And the top's in perfect shape, and it's got the nice Palomino interior. Take a look at that. It's in excellent shape. Someone's going to get a good car when they purchase this. We have our 77 Corvette on consignment. It's 47,000 original miles on it. T-top car, 350. Vehicle is in excellent shape, original blue. The former owner had it for 20 years, and then the owner previous was a judge out in Carlisle at the Corvette show. He was the judge there. This was one of his personal vehicles. It's got air conditioning. It's got power windows, automatic, 350. Newer tires on it. This one, just like the white one, it's ready to go. No issues with this car at all. Pop-up lights work, just like the white one. And we got our Roadster, our 30 Roadster that we bought as a package deal with the 31. That vehicle, out front, I showed you earlier, came along with this one. Tim drove this back. It's got a 283 V8 and dual carburetors. And I drove this home on Halloween and put a skeleton in it, drove some of the neighbors around. This car is really cool rat rod. And then we just got this in, private seller came to us. He knows we buy MGBs. I had Tim take a look at it. The unique thing with this vehicle is a V8. The V8 was stuffed in this vehicle. It's a 76 with 110,000 miles on it. It won first place up in Peddler's Village recently, and then second place up in Canada this year. So this car has won awards, and you know, I've heard about these cars, but I've never seen one in person with a V8. Take a look at that. So he stuffed it in there, Rover V8. It sounds badass. You can watch our YouTube that Robbie did on this vehicle, and it's really cool. And then Mr. Tim is working on our Porsche Boxster 06. This one was traded in for the 62 Corvette that we sold this week. And this was a trade-in. It needed a lot more than we anticipated, but Tim's just put a new radio in it. We just had the seat reupholstered. I just brought it back this morning. That's all reupholstered. And Tim's gonna get the soft top to work properly. But Tim, what else? Yeah, Tim took out all this wiring.
That's
the squirrel's nest.
This is what we took out of the car that didn't work. And the battery would go dead after about 4 hours. So who knows what was going on in there.
Yeah, Tim did an excellent job diving right into it and figuring out why the battery kept going dead. We have the original wheels, which are really cool wheels. Who makes those wheels, Tim?
I forget.
Ricardo? Wheels, yeah, we got those.
Yeah, Ricari, I think.
Ricari wheels, we have them, which was a rare option that year. They're chrome.
That's it. Ricari.
Akari, there we go. It's in our listing. I put it in there. We put new hood shocks on the vehicle, but Tim's just going through it and making sure that it's proper, and then he's going to road test it a few times back to his house to make sure that the car is ready to go for the next owner. The original color was Carrera white. I decoded it, but someone painted it this orange metallic paint.
Almost looks like that Toyota Lava, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah, that we have outside, yeah. So we'll take a walk outside. We have a lot of everyday cars out there, some project cars we're working on, and let's take a walk out. We have our 71 June buggy. We've lowered this price down just under $10,000. This vehicle most likely will ship down south somewhere fun. We've had a couple of these, and mostly they were shipped down to Florida. We got the 71 Volkswagen Type 3. It's a one-owner car. It was a referral to me in Warrington. It was a barn find. It's in a house garage, and they needed to sell the house. So the first thing is they need to get this out. It was a referral to me from my friend Anthony, and he thought of us right away. It's a really unique vehicle. It was larger than a Volkswagen Beetle. They wanted storage in the front and in the rear. The car is just really cool. I've never seen one in person, and Tim got it running. We did all new brake lines, fuel lines. We got the tires pumped up and they're holding air. And this was bought at Holbert's Volkswagen in Warrington, where I grew up. And the sister had it and then left it to the other sister, and she sold it to us. We got a brand new title for it, and that vehicle will be ready by the end of this month and ready for sale. But it's just such a unique car, and we'll be listing it soon for sale. We have our 2018 Nissan Kick with 86,000 miles on it. Great on gas, 31 in the city, 36 on the highway. Charging up the battery, making sure that it's fresh. Robert's been checking each car every week, make sure that the batteries are ready to go, and we've been rotating the cars home, driving them also with the team. We have our Volkswagen thing here. This is a little bit of a project car. It's a 74 with 90,000 miles on it. It runs, it drives, it just needs some body work and then paint. And then the top. The top's about $1,000, but the cool thing is the frame's there. So this is a little bit of a project. I've been getting guys reaching out to me on this, and this would be a winter project to get ready for spring for someone. We have our 06 manual Honda Civic. That's got 200,000 miles on it. It was traded in by an older woman who bought a Civic from me last month. I had a brand new inspection emissions done at Firestone, oil change. It's a manual transmission. Normally a car like that, you know, dealers want to keep, but I keep these vehicles. As long as that they'll pass inspection, good oil change on them, the clutch is good, some young person's going to want that car. So not afraid of higher miles as long as it's being maintained, which it has been. We have an 18 Toyota Camry, one owner. This was traded in at Team Toyota in Langhorne for a new Toyota. It's got 134 on it. This vehicle is turnkey, brand new inspection, oil change, great commuter car, good for a family or, you know, a young student going to school. For 86 Rolls Royce, we're fixing the fuel injection on this. We got it running. So Tim's gonna be finishing this up in December, and by the end of the month, this will be listed for sale on our website for about $15,000. We have a 2016 WRX with 104 on it. It's got a clean Carfax, black on black, no sunroof on this car, just a base cloth interior. And this vehicle I drove home a few times. It zips. I can't drive anymore. I'm afraid I'm gonna get a speeding ticket with this car. 2014 Jeep Liberty. This one we just got in last month. It's got 121 on it, 84,496. It's listed on our website, clean Carfax. This one I drove home a few times, no issues with it. It's got brand new inspection, brand new oil change. That car's ready to go. 17 Wrangler. I've been driving this for a while. It's one owner. It's got 99,000 miles on it. Brand new inspection, emissions, oil change. It's got aftermarket. This was just added on. And the lights are really super bright, the LED lights that were put in it. It's 4-wheel drive, automatic transmission. This is a really cool Jeep Wrangler. Check it out on our website. I got a 2007 Hyundai Sonata, 122 on it, clean Carfax. This vehicle, brand new inspection, emissions, oil change, great car for a student going to school, college, high school, and it's got great gas mileage on it. It's a 4-cylinder. I bought this from a one owner. This was a referral to me through Alan, my financial planner. His client was moving back overseas. It's only got 59,000 miles on it. It's a 2017 Audi A3. It's all-wheel drive. It's got a gray light interior on it. It's fully loaded with every option. This car is really, really fun to drive. I put about 200 miles on this car myself, and someone's going to get a really nice Audi when they purchase this vehicle. I got both sets of keys from the previous owner. Brand new inspection, emissions, oil change. 2016 Honda CR-V, and it's got 155 on it, and it's loaded up with leather, moonroof, all-wheel drive. It's got a black interior. This one, we just got it about last month, and brand new inspection, oil change. Trying to keep more everyday cars out here, like SUVs, like this 2016 Toyota RAV4. It's that lava red Tim was just talking about inside. It matches that Porsche. This has got 98,000 miles on it, and it's a hot lava. They made them towards the end of 2016. I was reading some updates with Toyota and some forums that this wasn't offered all 16 towards the end of 16 production and then into 17. So it's a really cool car, good color on it, really stands out with the metallic paint in the sun. Brand new inspection, oil change on it. And then I have a 2017 BMW X4. This was a referral to me. This vehicle is all-wheel drive, loaded, sporty. Bought a brand new BMW. Me and Robbie went down and picked it up in Philadelphia. And I have all the service records from Princeton BMW on this vehicle. He just had it inspected. He just had the oil change done over at BMW 2 weeks ago. And this one is really nice. Robbie drove it back in Philly. I drove it home a few times. It's meticulous, garage kept. You won't find a cleaner one on the market right now. This one we were easy detail and even no servicing needed required. I have my 2008 Toyota FJ Cruiser. It's a one owner. It's got 150 on it. This vehicle is 4x4, but the nice thing is it's a 6-speed manual. This vehicle I just parked a few minutes ago. It's ready to go. There's no issues with it. Brand new inspection, oil change, and someone's going to get a really nice FJ Cruiser that's a manual transmission. I've only had one other one that was manual and it sold pretty quick. So I imagine this one will too. 2014 Honda Odyssey. I've been getting a lot of emails on this car. I priced it right. It's got 122 on it, clean Carfax, cloth interior. No roof, just a base Odyssey that's great transportation with a great history on the Carfax. That vehicle I don't think will last much longer. 2014 F350 diesel. This one I reduced the price down to $30,000. It comes with a snowplow, which is 8 foot, so that will be included. I don't have it here, but I have it down in Bucks County that we can pick it up. This one's loaded up with leather, sunroof, everything works on the car, and it's a monster. We have our 84 Chevy Silverado C10. This one's got 132 on it. It's got a clean Carfax on it. It was traded in by an older client to me. I bought 2 cars from him for our 1921 Model A truck. This vehicle is turnkey. Tyler drove it back from his house. And this truck needs nothing. Just make some memories with it. Why don't we take you into the showroom? I'll show you the 2 cars we have in there, and we'll wrap it up. So here's the second trade with that 84 Silverado I just showed you outside. Our client John traded this in also the 46 Ford, and it's a coupe. It's really, really sharp. It was fully restored. The motor was just restored last year. So it's got less than 1,000 miles on the motor. I took this to the Elverson parade, had my family in it. Take a look at the motor. It's a 239 V8, got less than 1,000 miles on the rebuild. It's the original motor. It's a really cool blue car with a gray interior cloth. It's 3 on the tray, so you got to shift it up here manually. This vehicle, I just had someone down from Penn State. He just had to come see it. I didn't end up buying it, but loved the condition. It was way better condition than he thought from our 130 photos. He was really excited, but just not the right car for him. And then we have this on consignment. This is our Ford 1934 coupe, and this one is a really cool hot rod that was rebuilt over in Warminster, PA. It's got a lot of history. I've heard from a couple of my car friends. They knew about this car for a long time. Gentleman passed away and left it to the family. It's got a 350 V8, 3 carburetors in it, and Tim got them running properly. We towed this one back. We had to do some work to the fuel lines, some of the brakes, and then adjust the carburetors. Tim did a great job on that. And I'd like to show you some signs that we just acquired over the past couple of days. We have 2 more coming. We have a Goodrich sign for tires. My good friend Tony Duca, this was sold at a booth at Manager's right by him, a friend of him, so he got me a good deal on that. It's heavy porcelain. It's a sign that we're going to have our contractor hang up here in the showroom. It's really, really heavy sign. Just picked it up on Sunday. And then we had 2 signs delivered this week from a friend of mine, Todd Bailey, who reached out to me. We have an Atlantic gas sign that just came in. Courtney, my wife, her family used to own one down towards Chester Springs. They had a Atlantic gas station. And so it meant a lot to her when I showed it to her, because she has pictures of her family, Uncle Paul, standing out front of the gas station with this exact sign hanging. It's double-sided. And then we got this Texaco sign in from Todd Bailey. This was in one of his storage containers. It's porcelain, and Robert did a great job with all 3 signs, just making them pop again. A lot of oxidization on it, so we've been really selective on what we're buying for the dealership. We want something that's old, authentic porcelain. We don't want any repop. I haven't bought anything in a few months, and these 3 signs just fell in my lap. And we have 2 more signs coming next week from 2 of my vendors that go out and look for these American Picker signs. So thank you for watching. The team has been knocking it out of the park. Robbie's been doing a great job keeping up the YouTube videos and doing some short reels with Courtney's help. She's jumping in. You've been seeing her videos. And Tim's been doing an excellent job back there, just MacGyvering and making things work, ordering the right parts, getting them in, and getting each car that we ship out turnkey. We're at a 4.9 right now in our Google reviews, and that's a big part is because of the team. Robert's been doing an excellent job keeping up with the building, keeping it clean, detailing each car, keeping them clean, charged up, turning over the key, making sure that each car runs. So when we have a client come in or we're doing a FaceTime, we're having each vehicle run. Tyler's been putting in a lot of hours helping Tim in the shop and learning also, working on the cars. So my team has just been doing an excellent job. I've been really excited. Courtney's been coming to work and helping out a lot with the paperwork, and she's been a huge help behind the scenes and keeping me motivated to keep rocking here, because we've been really busy. And we've been shipping cars all over the United States. This map here has been filling up, and we're putting pins on it every single week. My shipping broker, Jared, shout out to him. He's been doing an excellent job with getting these orders handled for us. And we've been shipping a couple down to Florida. We just did Seattle and got a 5-star review on Google. We over-exceeded his expectations on it. The 62 Corvette just went over to Jersey. He drove that back. And we have a few more cars being shipped out this week, which we're really excited about. We have some more cars coming in. The best part of this job is we just don't know exactly every day what cars are going out the door and coming in. So every day is different here. We love coming to work. The team's been jiving great, and the clients, you guys have been awesome. I appreciate all the referrals that you've been giving me on cars, and we've been hearing from people that we've never met before, and they've been referring people and call them and say, hey, such and such sent me to you. So thank you for the referrals. We really appreciate it. We do send out a referral fee, so I'll make sure that you get a referral fee if you send someone in to buy or sell me their car. Thank you, everyone. Follow our Facebook page, our YouTube page, TikTok, Instagram, McGinty Motorcars. We really appreciate it. Thank you.